Hello! Well, the giggles have already started and we haven't even gotten going. Hello everyone, and welcome, my typical intro, to a brand new show we sort of hinted at, a Guild Wars 2 Let's Play series, now that the patch is out, and we are going to be playing through to show off all the crazy new changes with the trait system and all that, in a lovely new show that I have dubbed myself Lagging the Ladies. So,
is this the time where I admit that I'm a man?
Yeah, it's all good. Saune wants me to add of COT at the end, but I feel like it, just makes that name a little too long, but, doesn't matter. Anyway, I guess I should introduce my co-host. Obviously, I am me. My name is in the name of the show, which I'm actually sticking with that, just so you know. I'm going to come up with a really cool, I'm thinking like an 80s style sitcom intro, like who's the boss kind of a thing, or like Charles in Charge, but like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, so I'm joined, I already introduced her just then, so that was Saune, who is doing everything with me now, it seems.
Yeah.
So I'm also joined by Alucardalina as well, so welcome back.
Hello.
Kaysee here as well, as you heard. Kaysee the man.
Hello. Oh, hello.
And our fifth, who is absolutely crazy, and because it rhymes, kinda, I'm calling her Crazy Aimee. Who is someone that you guys have probably not been introduced to. So she's awesome. So welcome.
The Giggle Monster.
Yes, the Giggle Monster, the Nope NATO. Many colorful nicknames for her. However, the reason I'm calling her Crazy Aimee, because it kind of sounds like Crazy Eights, and that's fun to me, is because it's like 3 AM, 4 AM where she is now, because she's crazy.
It's almost 4:30.
She is just
Holy
that
moly.
dedicated to Chronicles of Tyria and putting out amazing content to you guys. So,
We're sparing the locals.
yeah. Here we are. You can see there was a lot. The reason this took so long to get going with all the giggles you've already heard is because of people trying to come up with characters. And when I say people, I mean me. Yeah, there we go. Well, it's gonna be a fun night. So, same kind of style as the Guild Wars 1 Let's Lore series. We're gonna be playing through Guild Wars 2, about an hour-ish show. This one may be a little short since it took so long to get going, but we'll see. 3 Sylvari, a human, and a Char walk into a bar, and that's the extent of that joke, because it's awful. So yeah, basically we have 3 Sylvari in the team because, as you know, the Season 2 of the Living Store is going to be starting shortly, and it's going to be heavily focused in the Maguma area and potentially going to explore a lot more of the background of the Sylvari. So we have 3 lovely Sylvari ladies here who are going to explore all the different options of the Sylvari personal story. We're also going to play through some human personal story and some Char personal story, and then, we'll kind of progress through, but we'll see what it is like to start from level 2 in the newly updated system and see how it goes. So, without further ado, let's play! See, that's a joke. It's a pun. You get it? Let's play. So, yeah, right now, I'm guessing everybody, I don't know if anybody's done their first little mission is to help someone around their local area.
No, we have not. Nope.
Well, unfortunately, Kaysee and I are kind of outnumbered by the 3 Sylvari, so I guess we'll assist them in their mission to help the local denizens of Caledon Forest.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna help them and make them stronger so they're more delicious to eat later.
Ooh, this Sylvari looks awesome.
Ooh.
Brownie Nightshade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking her out a little bit. Welcome to what it. In case any of you are wondering if this is just we are, you know, just doing this for your benefit. No, this is what it's like to run with Chronicles of Tyria, and we are openly recruiting members. So if the giggles and the sass and all of the silliness that you see in this show is something that you would enjoy being a part of, well, you should just come join us, because this is what it's like all the time.
I think they're following us.
What are we? What are we even doing?
We
go.
gotta go to the heart.
Yeah.
I thought there was a heart in here, but there isn't.
No.
No,
There's
don't-
one,
Don't go to the one up here because it's so boring.
It is.
Which?
Where are we going? I don't know.
Where are we going?
They are
Okay,
following us.
Brioni Nightshade is
Oh my
following
God.
us, so let's... the other great thing, actually, now that I mention it, about doing a Guild Wars 2 Let's Play, is the potential for those of you who actually enjoy it to come run around with us when we're recording, so you can actually be in the video with us. So, since this is an open world game, you're welcome to come join us. Let's, like, get one under our belt before we disclose when we start recording, so that people will be wondering what's going on when we're jumping out of trees and scaring locals into following us and such.
Yes, he's following us.
Yeah.
Or it could be that there's just nowhere else to go.
Maybe.
They're following us. I think that maybe they don't know where to go.
The other
Or
part of it
maybe
is
they
we
do.
are a 5-person guild team, so that might be, like, we seem like we know what we're doing. I mean, we kinda do, right? I mean, we've all done this before.
Like we're lost.
Yeah, I mean, well, the other, actually, now to mention the updates to the game, you'll see shortly, when we get this Renown Heart complete, we'll see the new pop-up that now happens, because you no longer receive a mail. In the mail,
Oh, yeah.
completing it, you actually get a little, like, pop-up similar to the,
I think that's a lot better.
yeah, similar to the daily kind of situation.
It's a lot
Going through the
smoother.
mail was a bit tiresome.
Well, you also have the potential to just want to just click accept all and then be done. Or take all and then just, like, not pay attention to it. Whereas I feel like this, there's a little bit more potential to actually read what's there.
Well, and I think that the old system actually counted as mail as well. So
No,
there's potential to not have enough space.
Oh no, it just keeps piling up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
still
just
have
got
some.
it. So, you can see over my corner here this little Renown Heart that filled up and this little merchant sign, so you click that. And up pops the wave from Wardenhurst. It was great meeting you. You were a big help to us while you were here. It's a huge burden on us trying to protect Astoria, not to be confused with Astoria, Queens in New York City. We'd surely have been lost if you hadn't been here. And then it clearly tells you, you get, and in big bold letters and numbers, 45 copper, 90 karma, and a merchant has now been unlocked.
Should I read the mail that we received?
Sure.
Valiant, a wonder has been sighted in the Caledon Forest. I should mention this is from Cave.
Okay.
Villagers say... Huh? Oh,
Are
I
we
guess
gonna
ours
do
would be
yours?
different.
Yeah, they're all
Oh.
different.
Oh, well, you
Yeah.
know what? We're gonna have to take turns. Alu already started, so we'll go through.
Villagers say that they have seen a white stag roaming the forest. Legends tell of such a thing, and the pale tree herself has said that it is a spirit of protection and wisdom. I remember seeing the image of this creature in your dream. Somehow you have a connection to the white stag. We must speak of your dream to the leader of your cycle, and see if we can interpret its meaning. Perhaps you may even be able to be the one to capture the stag, and bring it safely to the mother's care. Return to the grove and I will tell you more.
Well. Alright, who wants to read the next one?
Oh, are we gonna hop through the different stories, or are we just gonna like plow through one person's story and then plow through the next person's story?
It might be tidier.
Yeah.
Just to go through one? Okay, that's fine.
Or
I
it will be
mean-
a
Like
mess.
at least to like 10, because that's like one arc, right?
Yeah, we can do
Yeah.
that, and then that'll actually be easier because you you have to level up theoretically to do the story.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it'll help everybody else make sure that we can just kind of run straight through it, like you said. All right, so where to next? Alu, you're leading this party apparently, so.
Are we doing my story then?
Sure.
Yep.
Well, we're going to see the grove.
Okay.
Yay!
So, there's a bit of silence. Let's do like a sightseeing tour bus thing.
Sticky, icky, icky.
Wow. Sticky, icky, icky. Oh boy, that's really funny because it's a Sobari, and they are a plant. That is a marijuana joke for those of you who did not get that. You're welcome, Internet.
Yeah.
On the day
Why
after
would you
420, no
That's
less.
awesome.
So, go figure.
That event is back up. Do you guys want to do it again?
Yeah! Might be a bit late.
Wow, you are very excited about that, Kaysee.
Plant the tree! We need to protect the tree!
It's
It's
a giant termite lava.
It's our mother tree. We need to protect it.
People won't get that.
No, Moa, leave me alone. Go away, go away.
For those of you who are wondering, while we were waiting for Leg, we were teaching Ava Ghost Cutter how to climb trees. Because she kept getting stuck and then falling.
It's
And then it
hard
was
to
raining.
jump on a char.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine they don't want you to jump on them.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a
I'm
fun.
going with the fact it was so hard, even though I'm a char, it's a problem with my glands.
Oh boy. Like I said, folks, actively recruiting anybody that would like to join. And if any of these antics seem like what you're all about, well, Chronicles of Syria may be the place for you.
No, 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 no.
Or not. In Aimee's case.
Nothing left to kill.
Oh,
No.
there's one more termite up here.
Oh, get it.
I know, can it be called a termite if it's flying?
No.
No, not really.
Is that person still following us?
Yes.
Poor person.
I'm gonna feel bad when we enter our personal story.
If they're still there, we have to wave to them.
Yeah, we do.
Speaking of waving to people, I often wave to people that fall off the cliffs in the mist, in the edge of the mist. And one time, I didn't realize I was waving at our commander.
Oh god.
I'm gonna save whoever had the shield some time, and I'm just gonna apply. Look, I've got your shield now.
Oh, the shield and moon.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
it. I already
Yeah, I
have
got
it.
it as well.
So
The
I
tree
solved
is
your
so
problem.
pretty.
It is.
We got it.
Look at
We're
that.
done.
Alu, wait!
Oh, she's still following us.
Oh, I feel so bad now.
For those of you who watch the Let's lore and you're wondering where my interesting character name came from, well, I have a story for you. It's about a lovely character that I was sort of duped into voice acting, I'm gonna say.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
Where are we going?
I don't know,
We're
I
going
went
downstairs.
into the seed pod. How beautiful is the grove? Seriously though.
It is beautiful. I even found a new spot to discover at the trading post.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
She's still with us.
But yeah, if you were
She still is?
yeah, right here.
Oh god. Oh.
Hey, I leveled up.
Hey.
Hey, everybody did.
We're gonna go see Kate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frost Blight. That's a cool name.
I wasn't waving at you guys.
Okay. I've informed her that we are going to the instance. Waha.
Okay, you guys ready?
Everyone waves.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it.
That's a pretty picture, the loading screen.
Yeah.
It is.
It was very short though, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite place in here are the showers.
Oh god, yes. It's just amazing.
Valiant, this is Aoife, leader of the Cycle of Dawn.
I would never have
She is
guessed
a
that was her name.
firstborn, and has offered to speak with you about your dream. I would be honored, firstborn. Can you help me understand what I have seen? I will do all that I can. Tell me the images you witnessed while you slept, Child of Dawn. I saw a glorious white stag standing in a forest, and I feared for its safety. When I was told a white stag had been seen in the Caledon forest, I remembered the image from your dream. Such a thing cannot be a coincidence. In your dream, what happened to the stag? I don't know. I just knew that the animal was in danger and I wanted to save it. As it happens, I recently received word of a stag like that near the Verdants. If you find it, perhaps you'll uncover the true meaning of your vision. What we see in the dream often guides us to the lessons we undertake in this world. Travel well, and with wisdom.
See, I don't remember any of this.
I do.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. We're putting it out there for all of the viewers.
This is actually my favorite of the Sylvari storyline, just because the I'm not going to spoil anything, but the characters in this storyline are the best, I reckon.
Yeah,
You guys
I
ready
agree
to-
with you.
Or do you want to see the showers?
I'm getting lost. I don't know where I'm going. I'm lost.
So
Oh,
this
God.
is the veranda, and
Oh god,
up here.
where am I? Oh hi, look above you. Lagwyn,
Is this the showers?
go back.
Where are you?
I got lost too.
I'm so confused. Oh wait,
Oh, I
Amy,
found
you're...
them. I found them.
Wait,
You found the showers? Where?
I found them.
oh boy.
Jesus, Sylvari know how to
There's-
bathe.
There was
Oh,
a
yes.
point where, yeah, see, that they realized the guy was in here showering and now he's laughing.
Oh my god, it just happened. That's so cool. And now the girls are laughing. Jeez, they're really okay with it.
There's Sylvari.
The first time that I saw it, they did the /no thing, which is very much the Z formation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there goes Kaysee again.
Yep.
She's running in slow motion. It's like Baywatch.
Charwatch. This is what happens when you try to connect from New York to wherever Alu is in the south that I know, but I can't.
South
remember. South
Carolina.
Carolina. It was a Carolina to Canada to Australia, and then Aimee. I can never remember where you are.
Rotterdam.
What?
Rotterdam.
Sure, and to that place as well.
Or just the Netherlands.
Okay, the Netherlands. Yeah, so that works. That's just a little bit easier to say. So I don't know if it connects exactly in that order, but that may be a problem. But we shall see. Kaysee's now offline. And
We
she's...
should meet her outside.
Let's do that.
Second.
But I found a great diving spot. No!
Nope. Nope, you don't get it.
No! No!
It's
No!
gone.
No! No!
Bye.
No! 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 Mm.
Oh, it's okay.
It's just watching Aimee just run around like crazy. Like,
I heard.
no!
I think someone may need to add her back to the call, potentially.
Oh,
That sounds like a job for you.
I
Yeah.
would, but then it stops the recording, and I believe somebody else did last time. Because she said before, can anyone add me back in? And I didn't do it, but she ended up back in.
Should I go ahead and call her, or
Yeah, see if you can add her in, please.
how do I call her from this chat though?
Do you not have like the plus button to add?
I think I did it somehow. I don't know. I did something.
oh
Alright.
god.
You got it?
I don't know.
Maybe.
She's still offline though.
Oh, is she?
Somebody's dead. Let's go revive them. Oh,
Where?
they waypointed.
Oh.
I was so excited.
Wait, where's TP? I want to show you guys something.
It's probably in the bathroom.
Hi-oh. I
Oh,
was
look,
gonna-
that person. That person. No.
We lost our friend.
No.
Alright, this recording is gonna stop for a second while I try to add her back, just to see.
I added her, but she was offline.
Yeah, she's offline.
Okay. So she can't... I wasn't sure if she was still online in, like, Skype, but not in game.
No, she's still offline on Skype.
Wow. Not bad for a first recording. Alright.
Technical difficulties, ahoy!
Yeah, that sounds like our dear Kaysee.
There
Rainbow.
you go, the snog.
Oh, great.
Sultry nymphs of Brent.
What?
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 Oh, she's now online.
That's its guild name.
Ooh, great. I found... Oh, no, I'm lost again.
Oh, they're gonna think we're all part of Circle of Thorns, because we're in the grove.
Hey, there's our friend again.
Where?
Did she wait for us?
She's just standing over here.
Oh, she totally is.
Kaysee is now offline.
Well, that was short-lived. Okay, I love how the vistas are real time, so you can see people falling to their deaths.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw me?
Yeah.
Well, we're sorry, folks. We did not anticipate all these technical difficulties. But I guess it is what it is.
Yeah.
Nothing we can really do here.
So do we carry on, or are we waiting?
Well, I figure, I mean, we knew this might be a short episode anyway. We may try to do one more piece of personal story. But in the meantime, I figured now's as good a time as any. Since we didn't really get around to doing it for the Let's lore piece, and we have somebody who's new to all of the online things that are Chronicles of Tyria, why don't you guys kind of go around and say a little bit about yourselves to kind of educate the viewers?
I hate you.
Oh, I mean, Alucardalina we've introduced on several occasions, but why don't you just give us a little spiel about who you are and your... if you want, I can lead with questions and then you can answer the
Questions
questions.
would be nice.
Okay, so, Alu, you are obviously an avid player of both Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. How long have you been involved in both of those games?
Too long to remember.
Alright. What
It's been
first
years.
what first interested you in the Guild Wars genre? Both games.
What do you mean? Like, what got me into it?
Yeah.
Well, the the first game, I was looking for an MMO to play, but nothing seemed to really strike me. And then when I found the soundtrack of Guild Wars on my... Oh, Kaysee needs to join.
I'm working on it. Carry on.
Okay, yeah, I found the soundtrack that my friend left on the laptop that he gave me. And when I went to pick up the game, because I remembered the name, I saw the graphics in it in pre-searing, and it was just absolutely beautiful. So I could not play it.
Okay. And let's see. Just trying to manage technical difficulties.
Keep asking questions.
Okay.
I'm handling.
Alright, fine. So, obviously, you are a member of Chronicles of Tyria. We've had you on for several various things that we do. What about personal endeavors? I know that you personally have a site that you run yourself, so why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I do run projecttyria.blogspot.com, which goes through both of the games and does comparison pictures. I do comparison pictures of areas that you can find in Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2 together, like going to find ruins of Old Ascalon.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Welcome back.
As well as doing pre- and post-searing comparisons from Guild Wars 1, and I do comparisons from changes in Guild Wars 2 as well, like Keswick's Hills, how that's changed over the years. So I just do a bunch of comparison pictures there.
Okay. And let's see, what other questions can I ask? Kaysee, you missed this. In your absence, I'm kind of doing a, let's have everybody kind of talk about themselves, introduce themselves a little bit, which has turned into me asking questions and slightly interviewing everybody. For lack of, for just making it simple, and I can streamline it this way. Okay, so we know about how you got started in Guild Wars. We know about what kind of stuff you do on your own outside of Chronicles of Tyria. What are you most excited about for this series that we are doing right now?
I'm interested in seeing all of the storylines that I haven't quite seen yet. So that's going to be really fun.
Okay, and,
Because-
oh, go ahead.
Oh, I play select number of characters right now, and most of them are human. And I've not even seen all of the human storylines because I haven't leveled them up to do it yet, so...
Okay. Well, great, as good a reason as any. I guess we'll go two final questions. What are you most excited about for the Living Story Season 2?
I'm looking forward to new areas to explore that might give hints back to Guild Wars 1.
Okay. And what is your favorite video game?
Castlevania.
Alright, I knew the answer, but I had to say it. Parting thought before we move on to the next person.
Parting thought?
Yeah, anything last you would like to say of any related to anything.
Well, if you're interested in a lore-based guild, I highly suggest Chronicles of Tyria because they're an awesome place to be. Especially if you like lore, especially if you like reading, because we do fan fiction. So that's all I need to say, because I have such a big part in the community here.
Okay. Wonderful parting thought. You are just... It's like I've interviewed you before. Alright, so, let's go with... Saune, you're next.
Yeah, figured I would be.
Well, hey, I could have picked Aimee, I just was trying to... Okay, so, Saune, how did you get started in Guild Wars?
Guild Wars 2, actually, I found out because... I don't remember how or why, but I found out about Lineage 2 from ArenaNet. I signed up for notification. Through that, I think I found out about Guild Wars 2, and then I read up on Guild Wars 2, and I found out about all the stuff that they were doing to break the MMO mold, like the individualized gathering nodes, the reviving people, the no kill stealing, and I got super stoked.
Okay.
And it just basically evolves from there.
Alright. So, thank you for that. And I believe, I'm trying to remember what questions I just asked. I believe my next one was, we know you're obviously doing your part of Chronicles of Tyria, but what kind of stuff do you do, Guild Wars related, you know, for Chronicles of Tyria, outside of Chronicles of Tyria, little projects and things that you would like people to know about?
Actually, all my projects are with Chronicles of Tyria. Thanks to you, Lag. Somehow I've suddenly went from being very shy and silent and not really interacting to dabbling in just about everything.
Okay.
Yeah, no, most people, you probably know me from the Let's Lore, and now this, Leg and the Ladies.
Such a good name.
I'm also the only artist for the webcomic that we just got rolling. So, yeah, I guess that would be the major project that I want everyone to go. I know every friend that I find, it's all like, I haven't talked to you forever, I don't have anything to tell you about, but my webcomic! You need to come read my webcomic.
Well, how about your DeviantArt? What's, if people want to check out your other art that's done outside of Chronicles of Tyria, how can they... I mean, I'll link all this information in the description, but why don't you just...
Yeah, maazka.deviantart.com. That's my old handle. All my art is there. I do tend usually to actually draw based on whatever game I'm playing, so you can actually go through and kind of see all the games that I've played.
There you go.
And my history. So as well as all the varying renditions of the character Saune before I retired her.
Okay.
So, yeah. Pretty much
I-
all my art goes up there.
Okay. I believe my third question, and correct me if I'm wrong, was what are you most looking forward to out of this series?
Actually, it's the whole reason why I picked Sylvari instead of, say, like, Norn, because my favorite storyline is actually a Norn storyline, but from helping other people and stuff, I think that the storyline that I picked for my character is one that most people either don't seem to play or really don't understand. And so I'm really, really excited about pointing that out to people, as well as hopefully exploring some of the other later game, like post-order, post-pact game options that I just don't get to, that take forever to get to.
Okay. So that's another great example of a reason to play, again, to play through the game again if you haven't in a long time and done the personal story, as well as to see the new changes that have been made to the trade system. Okay, favorite video game? Yeah, I know, I do it to everybody, so... Thankfully, we're doing it here, so I don't have to do it once on the Let's Lore and then ask you again. Because I was gonna do like a get to know your, you know, your hosts thing, but...
Yeah. I go through phases. I guess I don't really have a fallback game, so I'd have to say Guild Wars 2 right now.
Okay. That's a legit answer. It's a great game, obviously.
Yeah.
Most looking forward to for Living Story Season 2?
I'm actually really looking forward to seeing like the way that they present it. Like all the lessons that they would have learned from Living Story Season 1, because like it was getting really, really good, just the way that they did it at the end, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Okay.
So
Great.
It should be really, really captivating.
Sure. And your final thought?
Final thought?
It's up to you, whatever you want to say.
I don't have a final thought. That's not reiterating everything that I've already said.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Aimee, where are you? You guys are all up top. I feel like I have to come find you so that I can interview you. And, you know,
Look behind you.
are you...
Turn around now. And look up.
I know, I saw where you are. I feel like I have to come find you so I can interview you. You know, like my character has to be there so I can...
I could jump down, you know.
Because otherwise he's just staring into space and it makes for like the most awkward viewing.
Alright,
Like,
jump
really.
down. Jump down, I'll res you.
Okay.
You
Commit
can ask
suicide for
questions.
this, and then I'll... Alright,
Oh my goodness.
good. She drank the Kool-Aid completely. She's part of the group. So,
Hey,
Aimee.
let me get in on some of that res party.
do you mind if I call you? Is I think I've been saying your name wrong since the beginning, but I just keep going with it anyway. Is it Aimee? It's Aimee. It's Aimee, right?
Aimee.
Yeah, Aimee. I know, but I like Aimee, so I'm gonna call you that anyway. Just like my name isn't really Lag, but I'm gonna go with that anyway. So it's fine. I have a million nicknames, and Crazy Aimee, CA, crazy lady from a place that I can't pronounce. You missed that before, Kaysee. That was something. She told me where she was from, and I just, yeah.
Some European country.
Well, no, well, she didn't say the country. She was like more localized. Tell her,
City.
where are you from?
Rotterdam.
Yeah, that's.
Say it again?
Rotterdam.
Oh, now I get it. Now I know exactly
Press
where you're
party.
saying. But
If I
I
had to like
can't.
torture it in English, it'd be Rotterdam.
Yeah.
yeah, see,
Yeah.
I didn't get the
Tortured
first
it.
2 or 3 times the accent was so thick. I just heard like, just like accent
I
noises.
can
She-
help
she-
it.
Rolls the R's in a very beautiful way.
Yes.
That is the accent we have.
Well, that's fine. So it's your turn to get grilled by me. How'd you
Oh,
get started
God.
with Guild Wars? 1 or 2?
Well, I started Guild Wars because of my brother. We used a share account. And we started in the beta even.
Okay.
And after a few years, I got my own laptop and I got my own account. And then we played Guild Wars together till the end, pretty much. And I got very hyped up because of Guild Wars 1 for Guild Wars 2.
Mhm.
And I made sure that my brother would also get hyped up, so we both bought it.
Mhm.
And then I guess I went all crazy. Yeah, I went pretty much crazy in Guild Wars 2.
Mhm.
First was on the Europe on Europe part of the Guild Wars 2.
Mhm.
And then after a while, after my brother stalked COT for a while and got invited, he was pushing me here as well. From go join here, it's fun. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a try. And now I'm here.
Yeah, and we're glad to have you. The giggles,
Yay.
they don't ever stop. Like, see what I mean? I don't even have to say anything funny. I get a giggle. Well, because this is actually something that I don't know, and I'm very curious about. Outside, or, do you have any projects inside Chronicles of Tyria, outside Chronicles of Tyria, that you are working on that you would like to let people know about?
Well, I was working on something, but because of time pressure, I need to stop. But I want to start it again.
Okay.
And that was making homemade cards for
Oh, that's
everyone.
right.
I still have your card.
I know, I never sent you my address. I'm sorry.
I know.
I'll do that.
I have Amy's card. It's so cute.
I don't. I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
Ah, am I the
I-
only one here who has Amy's card?
This is the first one I believe I made.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I stumped her because I
still-
said I wanted it to be a turtle as my favorite animal. She got very stumped by that.
You don't want to know. It's hard. It was difficult to find a turtle. But I'm planning to start over again, and then also catch up on the cards that I missed, so that everyone has a card, except Lagwyn, because his card will be for 2 years.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Ah,
That's about it.
okay.
And I used to have an auction.
That's right. The die
Yeah.
auctions.
Yeah, but it got ruined.
Well, now it is, kind of. Especially
Yeah.
the economy kind of screwed that up.
Mm.
Yeah, I used to funnel Aimee all of my extra dies so that she could do a die auction for people within the guild. Did you do it just the guild or outside as well?
Just a guild.
Okay. But yeah, kind of the nature of the game is, and the account bound dies kind of put the kibosh on the die auction.
Pretty much.
Alright. What are you most excited about this series that we're doing together?
What I'm most excited about? Well, to be honest, just for the people actually. I'm pretty hyped up to be just around you guys again, because I haven't been able to do things for a while. So I'm just happy that I can join along.
Okay, well, we're happy to have you. We're glad that you're crazy and staying up super late.
Well, it's 5 a.m. now.
Yeah, you know, you might as well just get ready for the day, right?
I actually am.
All right. What's your favorite video game?
That's a hard one. I don't know. It's a tie between Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2 at the moment.
Again, both great games.
Yep.
So
Just
so
Guild
much.
Wars.
Yeah, just Guild Wars in general.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you most excited for about the Living Story Season 2?
To explore the new stories mostly.
Yeah.
I'm curious about what they are doing, or planning at least.
Yeah, I think pretty much a combination of what everybody has said so far is very exciting, and hopefully it's well executed, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I have faith.
And your final thought?
My final... I don't really have one, except if you guys actually like this, seeing this, you could always join, and not just this, also just the guild, because we always accept new people.
That's true, we do. Thank you. Aimee. Look, I said it right.
Yay, first time!
Yeah. I mean, I was always cognizant of that, but I kind of made a choice to say it wrong anyway. I don't know. Kind of a jerk like
Only
that.
Naveen said it right.
Yeah, well, I told her that. She didn't know that. I told her how to pronounce your name. I did. You can actually, I think it was on a podcast. You can go back and check the recording.
I know.
Yeah, that's how I learned you weren't Aimee.
Yeah.
Even though I keep saying
Just
Aimee,
call you
'cause
May
that's how I learned your name.
That'll be fine. It'll be
I will
May.
react to both Aimee and Aimee, so...
Okay, well, yeah. So, that's why... It's like some people call you Aimee, some people call you Aimee, so I just kind of just roll with it. But, crazy
if it's
Aimee.
close, I will react to it.
Yeah. Alright, well, that brings us to the Wonder from Down Under and her luxurious return to the game for her internet as long as it works.
Probably die halfway through this.
Yeah, and then we're gonna end the show for today. If that happens. So, alright, I feel I've asked you this many times before, but Kaysee, how did you get started in Guild Wars and Guild Wars 2?
So basically, like, I think it was like 2006, my dad brought the game, the first one for us for my birthday. And we played it together because Dad and I were very close, and basically we just liked how, you know, it was instance and we could play together, that sort of thing. So I was really a fan of the Guild Wars 1, but I never really finished it. And then later on I was looking for an MMO that wasn't like painful to play, like you had to spend hours and hours in it, and because when I was younger I had a problem with getting addicted to games. So basically I found this one and I got super hyped, and it didn't have a subscription fee, which was a big thing for me, so I picked it up. And I remember sitting on my bed watching like all the videos people had recorded on their like cell phones from PAX and stuff like that, and I was so hyped about it.
Alright, well, what about projects within and without Chronicles of Tyria that you have going on that you would like the fans to know about?
I'm really not doing anything at the moment. It's really lovely.
Alright, well, no, you're doing a couple of things.
I'm doing these, which are just basically 1 hour a week. And I'm also doing a podcast with sittingonacouch.com and MMORPG. This is outside the guild. Oh, I'm doing it for the guild. But basically we just every second Thursday we stream on MMORPG's Twitch page. and we just talk about the state of the game, talk about things. I'm kind of in charge of lore. Like, if I don't know lore, no one else is going to figure out about lore on the show. So I do all the lore-y goodness and the PvE sort of goodness. Someone else from MMORPG does the PvP sort of stuff. Yeah, so I'm doing that at the moment.
Okay.
And I have some of my old writing on the website. I'm pretty sure it's on hiatus, but there is still the old chapters that I used to write on the website.
Yes, they are. They are all still there. And along with the one-shots and your Flame and Frost Chronicles as well.
I loved my Valentine's Day one-shot. Oh, I love Kaysee. She's my main character.
Clearly. What was
She's
the
a
name?
firecracker.
What are you most excited about this series?
The series of the Living Story, definitely the Mordramoth. I'm so looking forward to because we actually haven't seen any what's it called, corrupted for Mordramoth. And I'd really like to see what it is. Like, maybe the dragon in the starting instance of the Savari story is maybe what the corrupted of Mordramoth kind of look like. But I'm really excited to see that. And all the lore about Mordramoth and all that sort of stuff.
Okay. That wasn't exactly about this specific series itself, but that answers the question from later.
Well, I think that's definitely going to come up in this series.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Like, they have to address it, so...
Yeah, we'll get there. That's the beauty of Guild Wars 2, is it goes pretty quick to level as well.
Yeah, yep.
Alright, so what's your favorite video game?
Well, that's really hard. What's it called? My first crush, that sort of thing. My first love was Baldur's Gate.
Yes, we've talked about
and
this.
all the Baldur's Gate things I really enjoyed. I just loved that sort of in-depth storytelling and RPG aspect to it. And then later on, it would have to be... I'm actually addicted to it again because the new Dragon Age Inquisition is coming out. So Dragon Age Origins would be my favorite one after that. And then, but Guild Wars 2 always has a special place in my heart. I always come back to it.
Yeah, Dragon Age Origins almost broke up my relationship, which is now my marriage. I played that game way too much.
I know, right? It's so addictive. I actually haven't played Guild Wars. Like, I normally play at least a little every day, like maybe 20 minutes or something. But Dragon Age Origins has taken it away from me for about 3 or 4 days now.
I played so much of that game. Like, I knew every character, I knew every single outcome of every single story. It was bad. Like, I fell asleep playing that game I don't know how many times. Because I just would stay on there so long. My wife just...
But it kind of explains why you like Guild Wars so much, because like that sort of aspect, the really in-depth lore of Guild Wars is also really in-depth in Dragon Age Origins, isn't it? Like, really in-depth with good characters and good feelings.
Yeah, the BioWare just makes excellent RPGs.
They do.
Which is why I have been tempted, especially since it's free to play, to try SWOTOR now that it's free to play. I've heard there's been a lot of updates to that game. And Knights of the Old Republic, fantastic game. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, the problem is that it's very hard to have 2 MMOs. Like, that's the big thing that people talk about, is you can't really have 2 MMOs going at once, where you can have games in an MMO, but you can't have 2 MMOs going.
True. We kind of answered your question about what you're most excited for Living Story Season 2 already.
Yes, I got them too confused. I just realized after you kind of like, well, hang on, and I was like, what? Huh? Well, I have to say, if my going like looking for Living Story, that would be Mordramoth. For this series, this particular like us playing around, what I'm looking forward to most is me saying something absolutely stupid and absolutely wrong, and you guys having a fit at me, and I'll be like, what? I don't understand.
Well, I foresee that happening many, many times.
Oh,
Shizzle. Do you have any final thoughts, Kaysee, before we...
No, not really. Just, looking forward to playing with everyone.
Okay. And you know what? I'm going to interview myself, because no one ever interviews me. I always interview
Would you like me
everybody
to
else.
interview like?
I would love that, actually. I would love that. Do you remember the questions?
So I'm so honoured that you give us this interview. I mean, I know you have such a busy schedule, but we're so happy you could make it here today. So if you could just ask the first question, that would be, how did you get into Guild Wars?
Oh, well, that is a great question. I'm so glad that you asked. When I was a freshman in college, I was not much of a PC gamer at all, really. I got really heavily into Diablo 2, which is like a game that I could play online with my friends. One of my friends, who's no longer in this guild, he recommended Guild Wars to me, and I looked it up, and I was like, oh man, look at all this ranger stuff. This looks so cool. There's pets, and this is coming off of my Dungeons & Dragons high school days, where I was really excited about playing a ranger. So I said, I should get it. I don't really have any money. I have a girlfriend at home, and she drains all my money. I can't play games. So then, lo and behold, next year, we broke up, because she was a jerk. And then I got a job. And I got a job at EB Games. And I started working there, and we got a lovely employee discount, and I was making money that I could spend on only me. And then Guild Wars Factions came out, and I said, hey, I remember this Guild Wars thing. I'm gonna buy this game. So I did, and it turned out one of the guys that lived on my floor was a huge fan of the first game. We started a really crappy small-time guild of like 5 people. Then nobody ever played. And I started playing Guild Wars, and then it was pretty much downhill or uphill, or however you want to look at it from there. I played PvP in Guild Wars 1 exclusively for about 6 months when I first bought the game. Then I started playing the faction storyline and fell in love, and finally realized that I loved Elementalist over Ranger and Ritualist. Then it was shortly after I bought Prophecies. Then I worked at EB Games, so Nightfall was coming out, so I had that pre-ordered, and I had Eye of the North. And then I actually convinced, through some very clever marketing, which comprised of holding a game box to one of my friends, Rob, who's actually in the guild now, going, come on, Rob, buy me. I'm so much fun. You should play Guild Wars with Ted. Like, I did that for like an hour, and Kaysee dropped the call, of course, which somebody else will have to pick up the interview. So I did that for about 3 or 4 days before he finally broke down and bought the game. And funny enough, he bought Guild Wars Factions, and get this, it came with 2 account codes in it, instead of 1.
Whoa.
So then he gave the extra account code to my other roommate, and then we all played together.
Nice.
So that's how I got started in Guild Wars, and then it was, playing on and off, and waiting for Guild Wars 2 from that first, MMORPG, that magazine. And just waiting for this game to come out for forever. Then I found Chronicles of Tyria when ArenaNet posted it on Facebook, and then the rest is history. Kaysee just seemed to pop back online. And here she is! Look at that! I finished the first question. How about that?
Just in time.
Oh, good. I came back in time.
Yeah, so that was that.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I'll just pretend I could hear all that and go on to the next question. What projects do you do for COT or outside of COT?
Alright, well, Chronicles of Tyria, I own Chronicles of Tyria. I'm the sole, it was all passed on to me, so I now run, on a much higher level, the website, Chronicles of Tyria website. I am the main host of COT Podcast, co-founder of the webcomic with the lovely Saune. I am the initiator of the Let's Lore series, the Lag and the Ladies series. My name is in that, so I feel like that's important. I'm actually in the process of working with some other guildies to start a new series called Stack, which is a World v World video series, 101 educational series. So we're working on that as well. Alucardalina actually is a part of that, so yay, Alu. And a bunch of our other World v World heavily focused guildies will be helping me to come up with a all-around, bite-sized compartmentalized video series to give you all of the news and information you need to know about terminology, tactics, everything involved world versus world wise. My goal with that is to try to have a new piece of content from Chronicles of Tyria coming out every single day, because I want all of you out there to be so overloaded with Chronicles of Tyria you don't even know what to do.
Run and hide.
Yeah. And outside of Chronicles of Tyria, I have a website that I'm building myself right now, which I won't tell you what it is because it's still in like uber alpha mode. But it's just about all things that happen in my life as a nerd and a geek, from conventions to comic books to other video games to props to cosplay to you name it, and it's going to be on that site. It'll be coming out shortly. And I'm also part of a 3-person cosplay group called Cause and Effect. We really like that name. We're really proud of it.
I like the name.
We're working on designing a logo for that, so that's also fun. But that would be it for my projects.
Wonderful.
Thank
All right
you.
then. You certainly got a lot on your plate at the moment. What are you looking forward to in this Lag and the Ladies series?
Legging ladies.
Lag and the Ladies is going to be I'm looking forward to the laughs, which have already happened abundantly. As you can tell from the giggles that just happened from not even saying anything funny. I'm looking forward to spending time with some of my favorite members of Chronicles of Tyria, experiencing all of the story that I haven't experienced in forever, because I'm sure like a lot of you, when it comes to leveling a character, you might do some personal story, but you'll focus on events, map completion, world v world, to get your levels, tomes of knowledge, crafting. But pretty much, I feel a lot of people after level 30, where you start, or after, I guess after level 40, when you finish all of your order-related activities, where it starts to become the Pact, most people just don't like to do that stuff, because they just have these awful memories about it, of Traherne and just not doing any of that. And I look forward to trying to go in almost 2 years later at this point, with a fresh mind, to really try to analyze and look for interesting characters, you know, interesting little plot things that I didn't understand, and with 5 people doing it, that's 5 different options we could explore, theoretically. And I have some of the most knowledgeable, most colorful, most interesting people to play this series with, so I'm very excited.
Oh, what a sweetie you are.
You don't get to be leader of all this stuff by being a jerk.
Without a little bit of charisma.
Exactly.
You say that as Aimee puts me in jail.
What happens in the grove stays in the grove.
Okay,
Well,
are you looking... Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, it's just things that happen while Lag is talking. I'm in jail now.
Prison roleplay.
Oh boy. Alright,
What are you looking forward to the most in the living story?
living story most looking forward to, I would have to say, getting back to Elder Dragons, and again, kind of to piggyback off of what everybody else has said so far, to see how much ArenaNet truly has learned, to see what kind of new achievements, to see what kind of weird bugs will end up happening, because it's bound to see if our first patch involves us hitting signs with a hammer, because, I mean, and the timing, too. Like, is the season going to be as long? Is it going to start next Tuesday, you think? Like, automatic, like, right now? Or are we going to have, like, a break before it starts up again?
We've already had a break. It's been a long time since we've had anything to do.
I guess we'll find out tomorrow if there's any teasers.
True. I know I heard some theories that would say maybe they'll wait till after the World v World tournament ends. So that would be, you know, that's like 7 weeks though, isn't it? 6 weeks?
Yeah.
So that's a while. Do we think we can really wait that long with no real information? I mean, they gotta put something out, but with stuff just Gem Store released armors and little things like that, is that really gonna be enough to keep the player base here?
We are so spoiled.
We really are! So, yeah, I'm just excited to see what could happen, and to see if the Sylvari truly are minions of an Elder Dragon.
Hell yeah. Anyway.
Shh! Don't ruin the plot.
You heard it here first.
Thank you very much for giving us your time, Lag. We know you're busy. We appreciate it. Is there any closing thoughts you would like to give us to your fans out there before we go?
And
Yeah, to all my fans. Oh man, the Sass Master is back. Let's see. Oh, that's such a tough decision. Such a hard thing to say. Kaysee, you really are an excellent interviewer. I look forward to all the future endeavors that you and I will have together, whatever they may be, as long as it doesn't stress you out too much. I don't want to pile too much on your plate, as I've already done to myself, clearly.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess just, you know, if you're like everyone said, you know, please come join Chronicles of Tyria. If you like what we're doing, if you like this video, should like and subscribe, and tell your friends, and be on the lookout for lots of interesting stuff coming soon, and go Gryffindor.
Nice! Hufflepuff! I love
Ravenclaw.
No one wants to be a
Guys are
Slytherin.
such nerds.
Yeah, I mean, I
Did
guess
she just call us a nerd?
she just called us nerds.
Did the kettle just call us the pot black?
Yeah, I mean, I did just go onto HogwartsIsHere.org, I think it is, and sign up for my. I sorted. I got my direct deposit from Gringotts to go buy my school supplies so I can enroll in online classes like Defense Against the Dark Arts, History of Magic, things like that, so I can become Charms and become a student of Hogwarts, which is a real thing. I'm not making this up.
Yeah, I joined as well.
I'll post the link in the description just because it's awesome. You have to go buy your books and your school supplies with the galleons that you have. I got
Read the books.
Yep, I got sorted into Gryffindor because I picked Gryffindor.
Yeah, you picked it.
Quiet, you know, they could have thought that I was just that brave, but
No.
I picked Gryffindor. But what's cool is I actually have my own like Hogwarts Facebook, and there's like the Gryffindor Facebook, so you can like see what's going on with other Gryffindors and stuff, and you can compete for the House Cup. It's like a thing.
I'm gonna so join up.
Yeah, I'll post everybody the link in the description and send you guys it afterwards. So,
Ravenclaw's the highest at the moment with points.
well, that's because they're just so clever.
Ravenclaws are always clever.
Anyway, so that took a lot longer than I expected. But now you know. The more you know. So, would you guys like to do one more piece of Alu's story before we end it? Because I feel like we're pretty long at this point.
We are pretty long.
I need to go, yeah.
Then let's end it here. That was lovely. Thank you for the interviews. Thank you for the information, ladies. We will see you guys next week. I don't know when this is going to come out. This might be a Monday thing, so we have a week off. Because, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But for Lag and the Ladies, episode 0/1, introduction to everyone here, I have been Lagwyn.
I'm Alu.
I'm Saune.
And I'm Kaysee.
And I'm Aimee.
Oh my
Go
god.
on.
We actually did that without, like,
No.
talking over each other. Kudos, ladies. Kudos. And we will see you next time. You stay classy, too.